Hi guys, 18 Dapper here and welcome to this match day preview for this Saturday's game. It's Doncaster Rovers versus MK Dons. Let's get the video started. So guys, if you are new to the channel, this is the format that we look at match previews. We go into the previous meetings, we look at current form, player focus, so we look at a Rovers player, my opinion on the one to watch for MK Dons, and then me and the family have got predictions league, so we do a quick update on that, and then my score prediction for the game at the very end. If you're an existing subscriber, welcome back, it's nice to see you. So let's get into previous meetings. Rovers and Milton Keynes Dons have faced off 10 times in the history. Rovers coming out on top 5 times. We've shared the spoils 3 and MK Dons winning 2 of the 10 games. Looking at the last 5 meetings between the two clubs, Milton Keynes Dons do well at home. In 2013 and 2015, 2 3-0 wins for them. And then in 2014, at the Keepmoat Stadium, it was 0-0 draw. And then last season, in the 17-18 season, Rovers came out on top on both occasions with 2-1 wins, home and away. Current form doesn't look great for either team. Rovers lost 2, won 2 and drawn 1 in their last 5 league outings. MK Dons, on the other hand, 5 straight defeats in their last 5. Donny, we're a bit hit and miss in terms of form as of late. Like I say, the 2 wins, the 1 draw and the 2 defeats. This coupled with FA Cup draw and a win against AFC Wimbledon and then a defeat in the FA Cup against Gillingham just adds to the inconsistent consistency that the Rovers have currently got. Rovers play Leicester under 21s in the Leasing.com trophy on Wednesday. Currently videoing this at 8:05 on Tuesday night. So we will know that result by the time this comes up on Thursday. MK Dons, as I mentioned, horrid run of results at the minute in the league. It's dragged them into the relegation zone. Also, not being very good boys, have you? In the last 3 games, received 3 red cards, which has probably not helped with the results either. MK Dons will be playing currently in the Leasing.com trophy against Coventry, so once again we'll know the result of that by the time this comes out. But in terms of league form, not very good. On to player focus. So this week for the Rovers we're going to look at Madger Gomez. He's starting to get a bit more time in the team, and for me he's not showing his potential as of yet. Last time I saw him was against AFC Wimbledon in the FA Cup, and he was played out on the left, and he just seemed to go missing for large spells of the game. Looks a lot more comfortable in the centre of the park. I have seen moments of genius from him. Very good player in stops and starts, but for me needs to be showing it a bit more consistently to be getting the recognition that I think he will get in the future if he does show that potential. On to the one to watch for MK Dons. I have gone with Kieran Agard, the number 14 appearances, 1 goal, 2 assists. It's not great from a striker, but it can be a very, very handy player at this level, and it's just not quite happening for him or MK Dons this season yet. But maybe with a little bit more creativity, somebody coming in January potentially, a bit more service, Agard's goal tally should be a lot higher, or could be a lot higher. And for me, Agard is definitely one for the Rovers back line to be watching on Saturday. Predictions league table. So if you are new, how it works is me and the family predict our scorelines for every league game. If we get it spot on, we get 3 points. If we get the outcome right but not the scoreline, we get 1 point. And if we get it completely wrong, we get no points. And as you can see, 15 games in, the points tallies are not very high, so we're not very good at this game. I currently sit top on 10 points, Max and Chris in joint second on 7, and Dad at the bottom on 5. And because we're all so poor at it, that could change very, very quickly. And finally, onto my score prediction for Saturday. On paper, it should be an easy win for the Rovers with MK Don's current run of form, but as we know as Rovers fans, there's never an easy game, and I think this will be the similar case. I think we'll have a difficult day once again. We're not firing on all cylinders at the minute. We're struggling to, as I mentioned earlier in the video, find that consistency. But I do think we will grind out a result, and I'm going for 2-1 to the Rovers. And that's it for this match preview. If you've enjoyed it, big thumbs up for us please. Comment in the section down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.